This is the cold start video for the 1998 Ferrari 456 GT. I'd like to start her up, please.
Oil pressure's still coming up.
And if you'd like to increase the revs, please. Couple of blips, please, for me. Just going for a spin in Robert's 1998 Ferrari 456 GT. Basically, Robert bought the car when the car was brand new, and it was originally imported by a specialist who imported the car via Singapore. So it's basically a brand new car that was never used in Singapore, and it's right-hand drive, and the spec is pretty close to the UK spec, so there's nothing nasty going on in here. And the only thing that Roberts had to, well, in fact the previous dealer had to change was the mileometer reading.
No, the speedometer.
Speedometer.
Reading, that would be a bit naughty.
No, that would have been rude. Yeah, so it's basically from kilometres to miles now. So yeah, in terms of the steering, Robert, how would you describe its feel?
It's one of the best, most direct steering everywhere. You feel everywhere on the road. It takes out the lumps and bumps well, but you just know it's there.
And there's no sort of experiencing with play or any slackness,
No,
or and it's
absolutely
all nice
not.
and tight. And while we're sort of waiting for the traffic to clear as well, in terms of oil pressure and engine temperature, have you experienced any issues at all?
None at all. Well, you'll see the oil pressure is, what's that, 5 bar at tick over.
Yeah.
Though the engine's cold, to be fair, it will drop off a bit.
And yeah, there we go. So we have a manual gearbox as well, and in terms of the gearbox, in terms of any issues with the gearbox at all?
Not anymore, since it had the reverse gear issue resolved by Ferrari.
Yeah.
This is typically for this car and 550 manuals in the morning or when they're cold. First to second isn't the easiest gear change.
Yeah.
First to third, and then drop back to second if you want. For the first gear change, it says.
But that's a typical trait, isn't
yeah.
it? Yeah, exactly. It's that's part and parcel of owning a Ferrari. And in terms of dashboard functions, Robert mentioned that the fascia of the stereo doesn't work. Well, it doesn't light up correctly. But in terms of all the other functions, everything works as it should. Is that right?
On the dashboard, absolutely.
Perfect.
I don't think there is. So how far do you want to go? Can you walk here and turn around and come back down? Or
Yeah.
you want to the one then?
Yeah, let's go up to here and then turn back again. That should be more than enough. Yeah.
Yeah, the A1 can be, traffic-wise, can be...
And in terms of the braking, are you sort of happy with the way they feel? Yes. There's no.
It doesn't pull right, left, or whatever. Yeah, the brakes are. I had this on a track day, Ferrari track day, and this car was never designed for tracks. And
no.
after a couple of laps, the brakes just go on. I think it was amazing in this. The fifth gear in this, from about 15-20 miles an hour,
Yeah.
you can pull to 170 miles an hour. It's like the smoothest automatic transmission in the world because it's one gear. This is in fifth.
Just pulls, doesn't it? And the balance, the grip as well. It's it really is superb. It's quite a bumpy road, but it's.
Yeah, it is.
But
Yeah,
it's not badly affected. I mean, I can't hear any sort of unwanted knocking or any sort of damper noises. So
I hope not, because it's a fortune spent on it.
And Robert was just mentioning to me earlier on, you might see a little flashing light on the dashboard, but that's to do with the rear spoiler. So it's just.
We'll get that. We'll have that resolved.
Yeah, so it's not technically it's not engine management or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's just
It hasn't. It's not reset back into the.
Yeah.
So, auction jewellery.